5, 4. I am really hungry. Hold on a second.
Wow.
Relevant.
Thanks.
Squirrel.
Even more relevant.
Chickenalo.
Insert animal.
Chickenalo.
Insert animal here, brackets.
Chickenalo.
Get that out of here. Okay.
Alright. What's up, guys? This is Joev14, and I am here with...
Mesonak from the TTV podcast.
Jeyo from Infinite Inspiration Incorporated. This podcast.
Yep.
You guys have such a company name.
What?
It's not like yours is any better. I mean, you're just...
Ours is more concise.
Yeah, but you
It's a
took
mouthful.
Bionicle Universe.
Infinite Inspiration Incorporated, in contrast.
Should I just say III in the future?
I don't care.
That's the actual name. I'm just making jokes. Carry on.
Okay. So, first bit of business, we have Nerf-related stuff that is cool and awesome, and
You mean only bit of business?
well, there's actually something else I want to discuss afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a link. The Mega Centurion, which is a highly anticipated Nerf gun. It's supposed to be the flagship of the Nerf Elite series because it supposedly shoots 90 to 100 feet, and that's scary.
What? Let's see this. I haven't seen this gun yet. Whoa!
It's a free sniper rifle. And get this, it has rounds that are... Well, last week I said as big as my thumb, but maybe maybe that wasn't the best. But its clip is twice as large as the standard clips. The darts are 4 inches long and 1 inch wide. They're these massive Whistler darts that are just like out to kill anybody it hits. I'm afraid to see this in the hands of anybody under the age of 14.
Yeah.
Or in the case of my brother. Okay, never mind. Some interesting things. There was a rumor that this gun was to be 5 feet long. That rumor is busted because, based off the pictures shown, it is only 4 inches longer than the long shot, and the long shot is 3 feet exactly. So this thing is only 3 feet 4 inches, and it was previously thought to be 5 feet long. So that rumor is busted. Second thing, apparently it splits apart inside the box. Now I'm not sure if it can detach once you put them together, because with the long strike, the back handle, the stock was a piece. When you put it into the long strike, you couldn't pull it out again. It had like a one-way tab on it, so you couldn't pull it back out. I'm not sure if the same thing is true for the Mega Centurion, and if not, will this barrel be able to be attached to another gun, because it looks totally different than standard barrels.
Yeah.
Any thoughts from you two?
That looks really impressive, actually. I'm surprised by that. Just the whole concept. I haven't seen many Nerf snipers.
I think it looks pretty cool, but I don't really like the idea of the extra large darts. It's just another way to get money, because you can't use your own darts to.
Yeah, you have to go buy.
To reload, you have to go and buy.
I hear you.
Kits with this, and then you've got to buy the new clips or magazines, whatever you want to call them.
You would not believe how much LJ harped on me for that last week. But like I was saying, I'm interested to see if they'll sell these clips separately and how the dart. I mean, I can imagine them selling the darts because, I mean, what kid's gonna go and keep all 6 of them? He's gonna lose some. Though I'm interested to see if they sell the clips separately and if they'll have higher round magazines, because 6 is just not enough for me when you're talking clips. I mean, if you're gonna have a clip system gun or a magazine fed gun, you have to have at least a minimum of 12. I think 18's.
But Joe, this is a
good.
sniper. Keep that in mind.
It's a Nerf sniper. You can put other clips in it. They're only doing it because they don't want to have some kid with a 35 dart drum totally overpowered.
And because the spirit of the sniper lends itself to fewer, shots, it adds the pressure to make them count.
Mm-hmm. And
it gets them more money.
Exactly.
The bipod that comes with this looks absolutely retarded. I'm sorry. It's terrible. the one that came with the same piece is so much better. It was a pop-out bipod. Now this one just folds, and I imagine it won't be able to fit on many other guns because of the way it folds, and it just looks like a crappy combination of the long shot bipod and the Vulcan tripod, both of which were terrible.
Yeah.
It looks like you see how the ends are round like that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless those are rubber or some sort of.
It's gonna slide.
Yeah, gripping material. It's gonna like slide along and stuff.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Another interesting thing is, even though that priming mechanism, even though the rumor of 5 feet has been busted, that priming mechanism is still pretty long. Let's see, the gun's 3 feet 4 inches. That prime right there is like 14 inches. That's a long prime. I mean, what are you doing with that dart? Putting it into like a rocket launcher?
Yeah.
That thing's gonna hurt so much. So my brother and I were having like a ton of Nerf wars this morning because it's fun to do that. And I had the Triad, which is the smallest Nerf Elite gun, and it shoots like 60 feet flat. And oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many times I nailed my brother in the head or vice versa. And the pressure of it, just the surprise of being hit actually knocked me over. That's a 60 shot. This thing shoots almost twice that. I'm afraid to see it in the hands of a child. I'm surprised Nerf is actually releasing this. Another interesting thing is it says 2 out of 3 times it will reach 90 to 100 feet, and 1 in every 3 shots. So the 6-round clip, 4 of them will actually hit 100 feet, 2 of them will get below 100 feet. And I don't get like how that works if it's I mean, it's being fired by the same priming mechanism. I mean, unless it's like a bad dart or something, or they've designed it really horribly, I don't see how only some of them are going to go that far.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just covering their tracks so nobody sues them or anything for not shooting 100 feet. People these days will sue for anything.
But it only kills them 4 in every 6 times.
Wow. Yeah.
Another interesting thing I noticed, now there's no guarantee, but based off the back section where the stock is, it looks like it might be able to hold another clip, so that makes me wonder, are they going to be selling them separately?
Yeah, that is truly the question.
Mm-hmm. That priming mechanism scares me. It's like 1/3 of the length of the entire gun.
Yeah, this gun is going to be a piece of work.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be like so amazing, but I'm worried about the bow.
How much is this thing going to cost?
That's a good question.
My best guess would probably be 40. The long shot when it came out was 50, and the long strike was 32, and this is something kind of between the two of them. It's bigger than the long strike, but not nearly as big in mass as the long shot. So my best guess would be somewhere between 40 and 50.
Yeah, I'd say maybe even more, because they had to make the new darts, the new magazines for it and stuff.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be around 40 or 50 because they've got the Rapidstrike coming out, and that's going to be fully automatic, and that'll be $70. No way is this going to be as much as that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Speaking of the Rapidstrike, that is our second bit of business. Now we got some pictures, but none quite as amazing as this. We've got like so many pictures now of the Rapidstrike. Let me find the newest ones. We've now got internal images showing the insides and the electronics. I'm still not quite sure if it is correct that it has burst fire, but if it did, I would be very happy because burst fire is something we haven't seen in a Nerf gun yet.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
A few more things. Supposedly it was to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tactical rails, but 2 of them are actually just pieces of plastic jutting out from the sides that are not actually tactical rails. Yeah. Second thing, the stock is adjustable. People weren't sure if it was adjustable. Based off the way it looks, I think it was adjustable, and I think it was pretty obvious that it was.
Yeah.
Another thing is that it can have barrel attachments. That's something the Stampede did not have. The Stampede.
Really?
So, like I was saying, another interesting thing is the fact that it has a barrel, the ability to add a barrel attachment. Not sure exactly why you'd want to, because this gun is like 2.5 feet long, and adding a barrel attachment would make it look as ridiculous as the Mega Centurion.
Yeah.
Another thing is that there's appears to be a second handle underneath or like in front of the clip, which makes me kind of think, would that technically make this gun a bullpup because it has at least one of the handles in front of the clip, where the clip loads in. What are your thoughts, Meso?
This gun looks pretty shway. That is the extent of my thoughts. Burst fire would be neat. That is actually something I'm very interested in. Is it confirmed or just a rumor?
It's a rumor.
Mm.
So, another thing, I dislike this very much because the Stampede came with 3 clips, a shield, and a bipod for $55, I think it was. And this thing is probably going to be $60, and it only comes with 1 clip, no other attachments. So you're spending $5 more, and you're losing out on half the attachments, more than half.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody. What is everybody else's thoughts on
You mean Jeyo?
Rapidstrike? Yeah, everyone else. Jeyo is everyone else.
Right. I don't know. I guess it looks cool enough, and I'd agree with you about the extending stock.
Yeah.
Does it take standard magazines?
Yes.
That's good.
Could fire 35.
I dislike the fact that it has such low ammo. It comes with 1 18 dart clip. Like I said a minute ago, the Stampede came with 3 18 dart clips, a shield, and a bipod. This comes with only 1 18 dart clip, and you're paying $5 more for it.
Yeah.
However, one interesting thing that I found out about, it runs off only 4 C batteries instead of 6, so you're spending only.
Aw, yeah.
You're only spending $10 instead of 12 on the stupid batteries.
Haha. Masterfully done.
I'm still waiting for them to release a minigun or something, with a
no, they're never gonna
with an ammo belt that leads into a backpack.
No,
they should really do that.
No, anyone who buys it's too overpowered. They need to make it fair.
How powerful.
Jeyo, they need to make it fair for the small children, okay?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I guess somebody wouldn't be able to wield a giant gun like that.
No, they need to make it safe so a guy who's big enough to wield it doesn't hurt the little kids who can't. Okay, so here's a link to our final Nerf gun. This is very interesting. It is called the Nerf Zombiestrike Hammershot. It's part of a new line that basically runs off Rebel. It's like they're taking it and making a boyish version of some of the Rebel products. So this is an upgraded version of the Rebel the Wild Shot. The thing that I most admire about this gun is that it has the cocking mechanism on the back, and you can load it with your thumb, so this could theoretically be dual wielded fine.
That's pretty good. I like that a lot.
Now, see, you guys already saw my mod video for how to be able to wield strong arm, so that's completely useless. But for anybody who doesn't have a strap or is too lazy to bend their neck so they can load it, this would be an ideal choice.
Yeah, your thing is pretty. It works, but it's kind of bootleg. At least this is official.
My best guess is, though I wouldn't like to say, my best guess is this probably going to be $15 or $20 because Nerf has been upping their prices, especially for the small guns. The Facecast, it was 10 and the strong arm was 13. Both of the original versions were about $5 cheaper. The Facecast was the Night Finder was only 7 and the Facecast is 12. So they're upping their prices a lot for the small guns. Like, for example, another one would be the Proton, which is the smallest vortex gun, and it's like $16, I think. That small thing should be like 10. But they appear to be upping their prices for the small guns for some reason. Another thing I don't like about this is it's only got 5 rounds. Now I see that because it has 5 rounds, it gives some appeal for people to keep buying the strong arms because it has 1 extra round. I mean, if you had this and it had 6 rounds, it would totally make the strong arm obsolete. But if you prefer having an extra 2 rounds and being able to dual wield, then that gives them a way to be able to continue selling the strong arms.
I sort of like how this one looks. They're changing their designs. It's like a, modified Maverick sort of.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, like. Yeah, and then how they made it look like there's cloth around the handle.
I actually believe that is not part of the actual gun. I believe that's the owner adding that. I don't think that's going to be part of the actual gun.
Okay.
But if it is, props to Nerf for doing that because it does look realistic. But I don't think it is. And notice the warning signs like all over the gun.
Yeah.
It's like, watch out, you might hurt somebody with this. Well, it's a gun. You designed it to shoot people. Yes, people are gonna get hurt.
Zombiestrike. Gotta have those.
It'd be nice if they didn't have that big Z there. The big black Z. I mean, yeah, it's for zombies and stuff, but it'd be nice if they made it a sticker or something. That way, if you didn't, didn't want that.
If it bugs you that much, what people do is paint them. I've heard people say they're gonna take some of the Nerf Rebel guns and just like paint them black and stuff. So,
yeah, I can see that.
If it bugs you that much, you can just paint it.
But Joe,
it doesn't bug me a lot.
Do
but
you
I think
expect
it would be...
that does not excuse painting is not an excuse for obnoxious logos. That is just a workaround.
The Z doesn't bother me that much.
Nor does it me, but it's just.
I usually don't mind Nerf gun color schemes, but
it's like
if I got a Rebel gun, I would definitely paint that. I don't want to be walking around with a white and pink gun.
Yeah, I hear you.
What were you saying?
It's like the dispute between printed and stickered Lego pieces.
People
prefer
printed. People tend to prefer printed, however, I like stickered because you have the option whether or not to put it on.
Mockists prefer stickers.
I prefer stickers too because you can actually put them, you can actually be unique with it. Yes. You can actually use them like they're bricks and get nice parts usage and stuff like that.
The thing is, with Nerf, it becomes an issue of which would you rather do, paint over it, or should you not have to go to that much trouble? I don't know. I don't mind it, but I can see
Nerf doesn't have that many odd printings and stuff. I mean, except for their logo, which is to be expected, of course. But they're not like Lego in their, adding designs and stuff.
I think that is it for that section. Second thing that we have to discuss is Lego Exo-Force Sentai Mountain project with the TheThreeVirtues and me. I put out a request for a dynamic heights mod today, and I'm hoping that will get done. And if anybody's listening and they know anyone who can code Minecraft stuff, can you contact them because we need a mod?
Nobody has replied to the topic, and the best way to get attention is to just have as many people reply as possible and bump it to the top of the forums.
Okay, so anyone who's listening, go post. I'll put a link, like...
Our project aside, a dynamic heights mod is the kind of thing which is very good to have.
And it's not just for us. I mean, if there currently is not a mod out there for dynamic heights, and I know other people want to be able to have world heights that are higher than 258, I think. Whatever. I believe we will be starting construction on it.
I will be upfront and honest with you and say that don't expect as many people as we're initially going to join in because scheduling. School will soon be ended for a lot of our people, and we're going to go hardcore into wrapping up Biocraft. And at most, you'll maybe have 2, maybe 3 people helping out.
Okay. My point being that other people who's listening, I'm just getting other people who are listening to help. So, I'm thinking we will begin construction probably Sunday the 2nd or along that week, and then once we've got a bunch of stuff ready, that's the week after is when school ends, so that's when it'll be open to the public for other people to come in and help. But the first week we'll be working on it on our own to get all the stuff ready, and yeah. So if you're listening and you have an interest in that, post a reply or something, or yeah, because we need a lot of people to help out with it. Is that it?
I think it's gonna be, well, yeah, that's it. I think it's gonna be pretty great. I'm not even that big of an Exo-Force fan, to be honest, but I predict good things from this.
And the Sentai Mountain's just awesome. Jeyo, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what this is or what you're talking about.
You haven't heard about this yet? Do you play Minecraft?
No.
You don't.
No.
Do you own Minecraft?
No.
You need to go buy Minecraft right
You're
now.
gonna be out of luck, Joe, as far as people helping you. I swear.
Jeyo?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. I want you to go take $21 out of your bank account right now and go buy Minecraft. Here's the link.
It is.
I think I'm on the computer too much as it is.
No.
I really am.
You haven't even begun Minecraft. That's it.
Minecraft is the kind of thing. It's a massive.
Isn't Minecraft one word?
Baby. Technically, it's 2.
Minecraft is the kind of thing. It's very, very fun. It's one of the best games around, if you want my opinion. There's so much stuff, but it's a massive time investment. And if you do not have the time to invest, it's not worth your money.
It'll drive you
I
crazy
don't want
because
to...
you'll be dreaming about diamonds when you're not playing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't want to be addicted to it to get it and then just not be able to stop playing.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk that. I'd rather... Yeah, as it is, I'm trying to cut down on computer time, so...
Yep. I hear you. Well, Joe, this is going to be an uphill battle for you because I'll tell you straight up, I'm likely not going to be able to help. I didn't even help much in the construction of our Motunui Island.
Okay.
I didn't even help much in making our own Motunui Island. I was too busy, and my architectural skills are not exactly up to par with some of the others, so I will be very interested in seeing how you pull this one off. But yeah, everyone go post in that Dynamic Heights mod. That is the first step to success. And yeah, is there anything else?
Nope. I am Joev14, and I have food.
Thank you for listening, everyone. We hope
Wait,
you enjoyed.
I was Joev14, and this was the 9th episode of Infinite Inspiration Incorporated Facecast. Today we discussed...
Are you eating peanut butter or something?
No, I'm eating salami and apple.
And he's artificially lengthening the end of this episode with his
And
trip.
I was here with...
Mesonak from the TTV podcast.
And...
Jeyo from Triple I.
Triple I.
Wait, was there something wrong with it?
No,
Triple I.
There's
Wait,
nothing wrong.
I was-
There's nothing wrong. I was just laughing because man, that name.
Oh, and yay, I now have 20 subscribers and
Well,
11,045.
let's see.
We
Thank
need
you
to
for
find more
listening,
discussion
everyone.
topics, or we're gonna lose
Uh-huh.
a few.
Alright.
So next week, hopefully, we'll have more discussion because the Exoforce thing will be exciting and stuff. Hopefully, will be happening. If not, we may not have an episode next week. I will probably be posting a Nerf mods video at some point
Okay.
during this week because it's awesome and it's the only thing I can do with my sad life. That was so.
Thank you for listening, everyone.
Yes.
So what?
Thank you for listening to my ranting and my random stuff right at the end. If you hung up, then I don't hung up. If you exited out or like stopped the video like about a minute and a half ago, I don't blame you.
Yes.
Bye.
See ya.